Hello.
Is Steven in here? You're streaming this, aren't you? Who's
Yeah.
Discord streaming? You are?
Wait, you're gonna or I'm gonna Twitch stream this?
You're Discord streaming. I'm Twitch streaming.
Yeah. I'm Discord. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm probably only gonna be here for the draft, and then I've got food.
No worries, homie. I need to eat too. Holy shit.
Same.
Let's see if Dan can pull off a draft kingdom. Honestly, I'm not gonna. I feel like the teams that can draft Kingdom have such a gigantic advantage right now. There are a couple teams that like their drafts like really stick out. I think it's getting them wins like straight up. But let's see if Dan can pull off the same thing. He was very helpful last season. Dan and I, with our powers combined, drafted every THD game. Alright, so it begins. Is it good? Oh no, EXO's ready, but SB hasn't ready yet. Thanks for doing this stuff for Proving Grounds, by the way, Steven.
Yeah, no worries, man.
On the dot, baby.
Yes, sir. I was kind of getting a little concerned because I realized I had my game on full screen, and then if I alt tab, I'm kind of fucked, you know. But I ended up just doing it on my phone. Like, oh yeah, there's a solution to this.
Alright, we're live with draft. They're flying through. Shen gone from Shen from XP side, Lulu, Seraphine. That's interesting. Blue side Seraphine ban. That kind of signals, if they lock that in, it kind of signals that SB isn't comfortable playing Seraphine, but I kind of like want to wait for red side to ban it, and then you first pick it, so. But I feel like, do you think the players on SB are just not comfortable playing that champion? Let's say like Dan, the last Shyvana, and Yo Betty White. I thought Dan played Seraphine. Just on first pick. Pretty basic. Nunu, early. Teddy, is that you? Galio Nunu? What the? Where's the damage? Gonna have to come from the top lane or the bot lane. Sounds like you're busy, Steven. So consider this. What's the likelihood EXO goes Camille here now that Nunu and Galio have been picked already?
Unmuted so I could talk about that.
Yeah. What's the likelihood? Because I feel like it's pretty high now.
I mean, like, they don't have the damage. They need damage in the top side.
Yeah.
They picked Galio.
Yeah,
I'll be
gotta
upset
go
if
Camille,
they
right?
don't pick Camille here.
It's got to be like Camille and then some sort of hyper carry on the bot side, for sure. Ooh, look at this dive comp. Tristana, Rel, Olaf. They're going hard in the paint.
Yeah, they might be able to turn it into like a disengage comp, but I feel like Nunu.
Jinx into Olaf is dangerous. You know what I mean?
More than dangerous.
I don't know if I would have done that. I think I would have gone like Xayah. Xayah's up, isn't it? I mean, Xayah would be so good here, no?
Yeah, Xayah's up. I think Kai'Sa's better because Kai'Sa can like disengage kind of nicely with the ult. The Rel kind of ruins that.
She get dunked in lane, but Kai'Sa Galio is pretty solid, no? I just think that this gigantic front line you have, Xayah kind of plays really well into Tristana, can just R out of like Tristana and Olaf going on her. can hyper carry from backline, and then you just play back with Xayah. But Jinx,
Yeah.
I mean, you know, I wouldn't have been super pissed at a Kai'Sa pick either, but this Jinx pick is questionable to say the least. What do they pair with? They have to pair with like Morgana, right? Like, what if they ban it out?
Yeah.
What are you gonna pair this with? What the heck?
Oh, the set. Are they just not worried about the Camille? Is that just not something they play?
I mean, I swear to God, they gotta pick Camille.
They've gotta pick Camille.
Timmy surely plays Camille, no?
It's the only thing they can bring
I mean,
together
there's
the
Morgana.
comp.
I mean, I'm surprised they gave Morgana, right? Like, if I'm SB, instead of banning Mordekaiser or Set, I would just ban Morgana as one of those. Replace one of them.
What does Mordekaiser do here?
I don't know. And, I mean, it's not like Morgana's gonna stop Ola from dunking Jinx anyway, so it's gonna be interesting, but... Wow. Strange as hell, but okay. I mean, Exo's gotta pick Camille. Come on, I'm telling you. I mean, but
Yeah.
at least they're saving the counter pick here, which is smart. I mean,
What if
Ari.
SB just takes the Camille though? Like,
Ari's not a bad pick. Everfrost Ari is pretty good right now, to be honest.
their team would be really squishy if they did it, but they still have Rel and Olaf, so it's not like they don't have a front line. They could just take the Camille away here.
Jax. Interesting.
I think that's a favorable matchup for Jax.
I've heard
I'm
that it's
fine.
a skill matchup, the Camille Jax matchup.
Oh, I'm not very familiar with it. I just was thinking about it.
I mean, Camille's the play. Okay. If they don't want to go Camille, you know, an interesting pick that could work would be Darius right here. I don't know how it plays into Jax. Oh, Urgot. Okay, that's interesting too. But I think it's worse than Darius here because I think Darius would soak damage like crazy.
Yeah, I think I'd rather have the Darius. I'd rather have like a Wukong maybe. Not too sure on the Wukong.
Not sure on the Wukong, but Darius. I mean, I don't think Urgot's a terrible pick. It's not terrible, but
These team fights are really weird for EXO to play out.
yeah, they're really gonna be strange. I mean, on the bright side, SB, they don't really have anybody on their team except for Rel that can just like hard stack armor, and make it like terrifying for them to play into. I think I would have been more concerned if SB instead of playing Jax played something like, I don't know, Sion or something like that. But I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know. I think I don't know. I like the start of SB's draft is sick. Now I'm gonna switch to the client view, I guess. Where's the client view? Okay, client view. Oh, whoops. Oh, whatever. But the start of SB's draft is pretty sick. And the end of it made me feel like a little questionable about it.
Yeah, I don't know about the Jax blind pick.
Yeah, I'll go back.
I like the Ari. The Ari's not bad.
Draft for now, while they're getting ready. All right, now we're in client. Let's get it. Small client.
Alright, I'm gonna get some food up here.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think the start of SB's draft, I'm like, oh my god, draft Kingdom, and then they kind of did some really weird, questionable things, right? Like, why don't you ban the Morgana when it's clearly telegraphed that they want Morgana with this Jinx? And then, you know, the Urgot pick's okay, but I can't imagine that Camille's not a better pick here, even if the Jax matchup's harder. I'm not really sure if it is or not. But
Yeah. Also, is this the right graphic? It says both teams are 0-0.
oh, don't worry about it. We'll fix it later, I guess.
Alright.
Whatevs.
Whatevs.
But yeah, I don't know. But I mean, a couple of really weird things. Like, I mean, that happened in this draft that I just didn't expect. Seraphine ban on blue. I know Chieri is like a big Seraphine player and a Lulu player, but like it just signals that you don't know how to play Seraphine, which is unfortunate. I think it's telling a lot of teams a lot of things about your team. So that's one. And then I think, in addition to not knowing how to play Seraphine, I guess like the Jax Ari composition here is kind of interesting because I don't think you're gonna want Jax on a side lane, really. I mean, like you do because it's Jax, but like the rest of the comp doesn't really want you on a side lane. They want you to either dive with them or pull waves and dive. I think I would have felt better with a different pick on this top side other than Jax. I think Ari with Everfrost isn't terrible, but Ari with Everfrost is gonna struggle to do anything to Urgot, Nunu, and Galio, right? Like that doesn't sound like something that Ari really wants to go into anyway, even if you Everfrost them down. And then Jinx has Morgana, so what is Ari's, like, you know, what value do you get out of Ari in this comp? it doesn't seem like it's gonna be very high.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I think I would have switched those two picks. Like let's do a theoretical what I would have picked here kind of draft moment. And I think that what I would have picked here in mid, like, what about? I mean, like, wait, actually, Yobity White has plenty of picks that could play here. Like, he even showed Vladimir earlier, even though I don't think it would have been an early pick. That's great. Vladimir actually has a pretty free lane to Galio, and a pretty like free game into everybody else. You can just live forever as long as you don't get Urgot ulted. But you know, maybe that's okay. But I think I would have picked like Victor or something. Maybe even like a Victor with Leandries and just burn everybody to hell. And then probably my top side, pick some sort of like dive tank or something like that. I mean, just been really traditional with this game. Instead, I think the Ahri and the Jax picks are a little weird, and the bottom half of this draft is a little strange. Not saying it can't work, but maybe not the perfect picks. On the other hand, XO got what they wanted in the bottom side of the draft, Morgana, Urgot. I mean, they fit in this comp pretty well. Strange that their top side of the draft looked like this, but, you know, it is what it is.
I like actually what the Galio does to Jax. Because Jax has to be really respectful with the split push, which you already touched on the fact that all Jax is looking to do here is split push. Like, he doesn't want to do as much in the team like his team wants to. He wants to sit in a side lane and have time with a tower and have that 1v1.
Right.
And especially on the first couple of items, Galio is going to really be able to impact that 1v1. I think eventually Jax will just be, you know, Jax, and if they go 2v1 him, he'll just 1v2 them both. But for the first couple of items, that can ruin Jax's day.
Yeah. Who do you favor here in the bot lane as a priority matchup? Tristana Rel versus Jinx Morgana?
I think I favor Jinx Morgana just because the Morgana is going to like ruin what Rel wants to do, and then with double range, they can get prio.
Right.
Push the Wayne, have priority. Jinx has longer range early game with the rockets.
Right. I think it can be pretty flippy, and really depends on this Olaf and the Nunu to swing this lane. Because I think if you're Tristana Rel, if you get ahead of Jinx Morgana, it honestly doesn't really matter, like, about the Morgana at a certain point, because I think Tristana can start like one-shotting, and that's something that you don't really want to deal with. But on the other hand, I think if you're Jinx Morgana, you get ahead, and Tristana can't one-shot you, you can fight every fight back over and over and over, because Morgana just screws over Rel so hard. So I don't know. I think it might be kind of coin flippy depending on like which jungler has a lot of priority on the bot side. I'm sure they're both incentivized very heavily to play to their bot side. You're not going to weak side a Jinx Morgana.
Yeah, whatever jungler gets priority on bot lane, and like if they can start taking away the other junglers' camps, invading, that kind of stuff,
right,
to incentivize them to just split the map, then the bot lane's just gonna have a feast.
Right, and I think mid is just gonna be a push war, like Ahri versus Galio push war, try to roam and infect map. But I think Galio might have an edge. I'm not sure. In terms of like affecting map early, especially if he goes Predator. I'm not sure if he will. I mean, maybe he goes Spellbook, maybe he goes Aftershock. Depends on like what kind of build he wants to play. Considering how tanky the rest of his team is, honestly, I wouldn't go Aftershock. I'd probably just go Predator, but we'll see what they do.
Yeah, I think Galio definitely wins the push priority war early.
Yeah. And then I really don't know how Urgot Jax works, but
I don't either.
Yeah.
If I'm being honest, like, I'd have to assume that Jax's Counter Strike is pretty nice for this matchup, but like as soon as it's gone, what does he do?
Yeah. I don't know. I think at the start I kind of favored the SB draft, and now the more I look at it, the more I'm like, yeah, I'm not against this XO draft. I just, you know, there is also the world where Olaf is big enough to run through their entire team and kill Jinx instantly. You know, and that's a GG kind of world. So
yeah, that's a GG go next.
So I mean, you got to keep this Olaf down. In their last match, they definitely who did SB play against? They played against GB. Well, the Olaf started getting going, and then it was an issue.
Yeah, I think as the game goes later, I favor SB's comp more and more.
Brian, can you close the blinds?
Hmm?
Can you close the blinds?
Yeah, I'm actually not sure about that. I think it's more like if Olaf is not big, I favor Exo's comp because then I don't think Jinx. It's hard for Jinx to die if Olaf's not big, right? But if
Yeah.
Olaf is big, then it's GG. SB wins. That's not even a question, I think. So really, you know, can they prevent this Olaf from getting advantages on the map, especially in the bot lane against like a Tristana? Because I think, you know, or you could also say Tristana being really big could be really dangerous here. Because the Tristana probably, like, she went Yellow Tree secondary, so that's probably a cut down secondary plus like LDR at some point soon. I mean, that's gonna do a lot of damage to tanks. Kraken Slayer plus LDR plus like Yellow Tree secondary feels like a lot of damage. So I mean, you can say the same for Jinx. Jinx will definitely like output a ton of damage, especially with this comp, like watching her and like trying to ward people off. But Olaf can throw a whole wrench in it. He can just literally run through everybody if he's big enough.
Yeah. And Jinx has easier fight lines with having a Galio, Nunu, Urgot sitting in front of her, where like Tristana has to join the dive, but there's not even really dive because Olaf's not diving; he's running through them. I feel like it's gonna be kind of hard for SB to play it out in team fights, unless they're just really far ahead.
I mean, one team has Olaf level 1, and I mean, Rel's not bad at level 1, and one team has Morgana. So, oh,
No, nothing happens from it.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
it's the emote spam.
I'm shocked to see this fighting on the top side though. I would have expected them to go bot side with this.
Minions
Okay,
have
the earlier prophecy is also here. The draft is over and I have to go eat my food.
Alright, peace out, dude.
I'll
just
leave
talk
you
to
to the
myself.
cast. Have fun. Later.
Alright, solo casting, baby. Everybody can hear my sweet, delicious voice. Something like that, right? It's a karaoke time for me in chat.
I believe in you.
Hey, Chase is here. What's up? There we go. Saving me from myself. That's a nice cue right there. They got Electro too with the auto. Wow. I mean, props to RE1 trick Yo Betty White. Even if he is losing shovelware, that's a big chunk. Look at this. These bush teasers. How do you feel about these comps, Chase?
Oh,
Oh,
I kind of agree with like what you were saying in the beginning. I thought SB's comp looked phenomenal in the beginning, and then it kind of got weird.
yeah, right.
But I mean, it still worked
Oh,
out.
look at that chunk!
Uh,
God damn. Oh wait, is Steven Discord streaming?
But yeah.
Okay, nice.
But I also think that the bot lane's Rel Tristana favored, just because the Black Shield's on such a long cooldown, and also if like if Dan's were to walk into a bush and then W like in the bush they didn't see it, he could just like flash out and then immediately like flip someone,
Right.
which would be incredibly hard to like Black Shield. It would just happen instantly. But also if they're positioning like they are, where they're just like right on top of each other, they're just doomed because you can't Black Shield both of them. So
Yeah, he's gonna get value out of it. Yeah. Oh, not gonna get that cannon. Ooh, and shield's down. This is really dangerous with shield down, but Dan is kind of chunked on the bright side. Oh, Nick's gonna have to flash. Oh, it might not be enough. Oh, that's a kill.
oh, very nice.
Ooh, new things, baby. I do think Ari is the least important part of this comp, though, so not terrible
Yeah.
yet. Galio also. I mean, Galio could be important, but not that important either. So, not the end of the world for either team. Ooh, nice dodge.
I don't know why they're playing so far back. I mean, she doesn't have binding. They should be just like shoving them now, or not shoving the lane, but like pressuring them a lot more.
No binding. Ooh, Timmy here. Just gonna turn around. It's not a toggle yet, and Will just gets off scot-free, gets the stun, runs away back to the wave. Timmy's last pot, but Will says biscuit. Oh, level advantage. He's just gonna keep rinse repeating. Not too bad. Timmy can hold the wave for a bit though. You know, I mean, definitely lane matchups to watch. It's got to be the bot lane. There's so much pivots off of the bot lane, but oh, he E'd, but didn't get the E hit. Wow, that did literally no damage. Oh, it's round 2. Electric Boogaloo, baby. Oh, it's the Nunu. They're gonna shove in the wave. Oh, this feels brutal. SB in a tough spot, but look at this Olaf. This could be big because I think if Olaf is big, then Exo's comp is really hard to pull off. Olaf runs at Jinx, and what do you do? Like, I mean, nothing, because Olaf runs at Jinx and you can't CC him away. But if Olaf isn't big, then I think Exo's comp is actually pretty good, because not gonna pretty hard to burn through all of this stuff. Oh, but then Nunu. Oh, good flash. Oh, Dan's rooted. I think it's doomed. Dan dies to the dunk from above. Lena says I'm too loud even though I'm the cast.
Yeah.
God. First dragon. Crab up too. Free for Mr. Sopa Demaru-chan.
The only thing is that so Timmy teleported down and pretty much didn't really get anything for it, so that definitely is gonna hurt him.
Yeah.
Also, even though they lost that, I'm pretty sure Dan's can just look to fight whenever because they have TP advantage.
Yeah, possibility for sure. On the bright side, I mean, looks like a jungle kingdom pretty hard right now. Like, there's like a 2-level advantage on Nunu. At least this won't even make him 5. It's still a 2-level advantage on Nunu. Nunu's just outpathing the crap out of him. It's gotten his mid lane a ton of value. But on the other hand, too, this doesn't matter nearly as much as the bot lane having value. Why is Dan trying to contest this? It's just gonna get eaten away.
Yeah.
It's kind of a waste of time.
No
Oh,
Ooh.
This is testy.
Oh, the creep wave is just too strong.
Still kind of a jungle kingdom right now, though. Nunu's gonna get a reset. Has a bombies straight up with. Look at those boots. Now you can never duel him if you're Olaf, really. This Nunu's kind of a nut now.
Yeah. Plus, he pretty much like always has objective control with his eat.
Yeah. I mean, it feels real good if you're an EXO fan right now. Shout out to Mr. Wire in chat.
Ooh, did they get her again in the mid lane? That was
she has
so much
flash
damage.
this time. Ooh, that charm.
Yeah.
She has flash anal at that time though. But I mean, Ari's not having a fun time. Also invested in Delron, so it's gonna slow her core build down. I mean, but even with 3 kills in a Dragon Over, the gold difference is only like 300 right now. There are some pretty major farm differences in the bot lane and the top lane right now. Even in mid lane, honestly.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay. Tiny bit of poke. Hey, Will is just controlling this wave. And there's the Olaf looking on the flank. Oh, you can't stop that.
Oh god, his flash.
I'm a little curious if he could have lived without flashing, to be honest. I'm not sure. Maybe. If he had buffered his E correctly.
Yeah.
I don't know. Better safe than sorry, I guess.
Zyra is like down here.
Roam to mid by their bot lane.
I don't think she would go there, but mid has no flash.
Jinx is getting free push in bot side. This swap, I don't think it's worth it. They're gonna try to trap them coming back. Oh wait, this is sneaky. Did Javi get seen? Oh, but Chieri didn't. Oh, but it's only her. They need to pick up the mid wave. But I mean, this is a lot of free farm by Jinx.
Oh no, Ari. Not again.
She has ult at least.
Ari's getting.
She's gonna
Oh.
walk away. But I mean, the most important part was that was a lot of free time on the bot side by Jinx. That CS differential is a lot bigger just a second ago.
Yeah.
Now that she's cutting it to this much, like Jinx is, you know, the most important member on this team. It's the only real damage output late game because their Urgot is so far behind in CS
Yeah.
anyway.
And then Zyra.
I don't know. That feels pretty good.
Coming.
Since he's happy about that, surely.
I can stun this guy off.
If only he got a plate, solo plate goal would have been the ticket, as you like to say so much.
Yeah, and yeah, I mean they did. Tristana just didn't get like anything. She got some poke off on Galio, and that was. That was
Wow,
pretty
look at
much
this
it,
level
so-
disadvantage, by the way. Look at that. Top side. Jax is level 9
Yeah.
to Urgot's level 7. This is looking like a kingdom right now.
Well, it was just making it incredibly difficult for him to get any farm.
Yeah. Oh,
He
the
has
trap.
double-
Oh. The shield goes down pretty weirdly. Oh. I think Aurochs is certainly dead. Goes with Jax.
Yeah.
Do you think there was a little bit of mistrust from Cincy to his support? Because he flashed that even though Black Shield was like ready and, you know, Rel was just coming straight down on him. I'm curious if like he just didn't think that shield was going to come down in time.
Yeah, I mean, I completely agree. Like, I don't know. I was plus it's only the second game in the season, so they definitely aren't like meshing super well right off the bat. If he's gonna burn a flash and when he has a Morgana, so. Oh, they're burning the Herald mid lane.
We had lots of plays.
Yeah.
I mean, it goes to Barry Allen, which is actually really big for them though.
Wait, can you ult him? Can you ult him?
Yeah.
The triple Tristana has a bounty pings.
I feel like Dan's is trying to roam around the map a whole lot, but the mid lane's kind of just like you just kind of have to like wait until mid to late game at that point. Yeah, I really doubt
Goodbye.
the Ari is ever gonna be able to.
No.
Oh.
Oh dear.
Oh, Olaf ulted,
Oh.
and they just left it. Okay.
I don't know about this, Sopa de Maruchan. I don't know about this. Okay. Oh,
Oh, he just died.
Nick's a monster.
Oh,
he
he
didn't get
he
it.
ate a mid.
Yeah. Since he's just continually paying Tristana's CS bounty. Oh no. They saw it too. SB saw and pinged it out, the stopwatch in the middle of the river. The fat finger. That's that is unfortunate. And it's a Morgana, dude.
no.
Stopwatch is kind of a big deal. Oh, Timmy's just not having the time of his life here.
This matchup is like super hard. I feel like.
He picked into it. Urgot was
Really?
last pick. Yeah.
That's pretty good.
And, you know, Soba had a ton of impact early, but he's really slowed down.
Steven, your Discord stream went black.
Oh my bad.
Okay, it's back now.
Gets the ult out of Ari at least. Going back in with a charm.
Oh, they're looking bot lane.
Oh, he didn't have flash. He has it. He doesn't have. Oh, she jumped
he
into
got
the
caught
trap.
by the trap.
Oh, that's a little awkward. Oh, and they're gonna punish. The TP
dude.
coming in though.
Oh, the black shield.
The TP. Oh, Cincy's gonna die? Unless Galio can peel. Ooh, Galio with the peel! Oh! Javier saving the day. He's Galio embodied. Wait, Galio actually just kind of dad dicked him right there too. Unfortunate
Dude,
for
is
Will.
Galio Javier's new main?
I
'Cause,
guess.
like,
Ooh!
he's been kind of popping
Barry
off.
Allen just gonna
Oh my
destroy
goodness.
some people. Oh wait, he turned away? I don't know. I think I would have gone for it. You're
Yeah,
unstoppable,
I would
right?
have
I
went
would've
in.
He had flash. He
I
had
would have
flash.
went ham.
Don't you want to kill
Yeah, I
the
would have
AC?
flashed after that.
I mean, I would have done it.
I don't think Nuna can kill him either. He's an ult.
Yeah, I would have just ran through the snowball, dunked him. If I somehow got slowed and my ult ran out, just flash on him. It's over.
I think that was a potential, like, either a potential triple or a potential double and a flash away from Nuna or something.
Right. I mean, I think it's a potential game-winning play, right? Because if you're Olaf and you're
Yeah.
big in this comp, it's over. Like, what can all the damage is from Jinx, and if you're Olaf and you have X amount of kills, isn't it like GG? Unplayable at that point.
Yeah.
Also, I like how he didn't pick up his axe for like 5 years right there. There we go. He's got it now.
Oh, the engage. Oh, that was just kind of a beautiful engage.
I step away for 1 second to pee, and look what happened.
Yeah, Jax flash engaged onto Galio and Nunu, and then Rel followed him in, and they just CC locked them and killed them both, and then
GG.
Ari ulted and charmed along with Jax, the Urgot, or not Jax, Olaf.
The tower's on.
Soba trying his heart out. Wait, Soba trying to 1v2. Saves the tower, barely.
This tower's coming. This lane's coming too.
Uh-oh. Awkward.
Wow, Will's 4-1 with all this lag. What a monster.
A summoner has disconnected.
Okay, so it's a good time to say, what does EXO do to get back in this game?
Don't walk in there.
It's gonna be a hard road.
Honestly, I think it's pretty doomed. Like, I think Ergot's just too behind. He can never do anything in the side lane anymore if Jax is there.
I think Olaf is
I
big
think like
enough
the
to run
only play
people
they
down.
can do from here. I think the only play they can do here is literally just to camp bot and try to get Jinx really big, and pray and play team fights well. But who knows? Maybe Jax just goes down to bot and just sits there now.
Well, if you look at the map state though, they've already swapped their lanes and Jinx is now farming mid. They side lane to Galio.
Yeah.
So it's past that point in the game even.
Yeah, I think you went a little too far. Maybe if you stay back and whoever's on the other side instead.
I guess the one saving grace is that EXO has more dragons. And maybe they can delay like hardcore. But yeah, I kind of agree.
Yeah,
I
I
think
mean-
it's kind of doomed.
I think it's kind of doomed. I think their win condition at this point is to figure out how to get Jinx really big,
Yeah.
and then try to play team fights really well. Hopefully Olaf doesn't run at your Jinx and it's over.
Unfortunately, I feel like that's exactly what Olaf is going to do. So, we'll see.
Yep.
I mean, maybe if this Urgot was bigger, that wouldn't be too bad. You could balance out a side lane and then try to be like a wall in front of your Jinx that just like spits out damage at the Olaf as he runs past or something. But it's a bit. The ship has sailed for Olaf or Urgot being relevant in this game until maybe like I don't know 40 something minutes.
Okay, well now I guess we can just get this. No, we didn't have much. They're not
Here we go. You know, Steven, I know how they can win. You know the secret sauce is? You just gotta
What?
say that you believe in SB.
I knew it. I knew you were gonna go there. Look, all I'm saying is, this is an unlosable game for SB. EXO should just FF right now. That's the only way to go on next, you know?
There we go.
I said this last time. And I was wrong, so hopefully this happens again and we can have a banger match, you know?
Alright, Mountain in 16. At least Mountain's kind of a banger dragon for this team if they can get it. Uh-oh. Oh, Rel can't get his ult off. Rel's gonna die?
Oh, this is huge.
Wow, Sopa's gonna live! What the heck? Good job, Steven.
Ari wasn't there.
Good job,
But
Steven.
Tim wasn't. There either. Look, turns out every game, the power's in my hands. It doesn't matter how much you prepare or how good your team is. If I just say that this game is over, the other team always wins.
Yep. You're in their heads, dude. Every time I lose
they
a
get
team
the third
fight.
dragon.
With Mountain. Pretty sick. On their team, Mountain is like beautiful.
Yeah, one more. I think that's kind of their win con at this point.
Mhm.
But they slowly start catching up in the gold difference, and if they get mounts, so I think it's pretty good. They're in a pretty good spot. I just, at the same time though, I don't, even if they get the mountain dragon or whatever, and they like catch up in gold, I just don't see how anyone deals with Jax just split pushing, if it comes down to that, you know?
I can't do anything like that.
Yeah. I can see that. Well, I mean, he could almost kill himself under tower.
Well, that is definitely one way. Ooh.
Oh! Oh, what? What is the Galio on top of himself? Oh, that's a double. Oh, that's a triple. Okay, that is
You know,
the
this
worst
fight's a little
possible thing.
unfortunate. This fight's pretty unfortunate because like 3 people are super low and Jinx wasn't hitting them at all the whole fight.
Yeah. I mean, this is the worst thing that could possibly happen. Now you gave all those
Yeah.
kills to Olaf. Not like this. Hey, everybody keeps saying Gamba. What does that even mean? I know it's like a Twitch thing. I haven't paid attention. What is that? Is that like them? Is it a poll that they gamble on, like with their channel points? Is that the whole thing? How do I make a Gamba if that's the case? I don't know how that works. Oh, shit. My bad.
Red team's turret has been destroyed. Red team's turret has been destroyed.
Ooh, I kind of like this. They're looking for a hard fight with Galio, but Galio didn't open.
Since he's able to play a little back here, but too little, too late. Is that it? Feels like it.
Wait, is the caster curse broken? Am I finally free?
Yeah, I mean, it's it.
Wait, there's still a chance.
Yeah, they're still alive. Just a mere like what, 12 point something K gold lead to them out.
Alright, so here's the real question. If Sopa runs it down to the dragon and like steals the dragon but dies, right? Can they win 4v5 with the soul?
Probably not. Pretty sure that the wallets are way too big.
Okay, then it's just a GG, right? It's safe to say.
Alright, I hate to say Caster Curse is broken.
We have to help them. There's a just get on this way. Not this side. Okay, don't die, it's in melee.
Who'd we interview from this team last time? Barry Allen. We interviewed Barry Allen. Who do you want this time, Steve? I mean, Will.
Yeah, I'm down with Will.
Probably,
He had a
right?
pretty good game.
If you can't do it, just take the jungle.
Or maybe Nick just because he got his pocket pick Ari. Last time he wants to do it.
Man, the thing is though, if we get Will right, I can troll him and say, hey, did you need it to a mental reset and you restarted your router because you didn't have a deathless game? You know, something like that.
Sometimes they need a little aggressive of a call. Yeah, stop.
You know, I feel like Jax is secretly OP because I never see him in games, so I never get to play against it. And my assumption is that's kind of the same for everyone else, so no one really knows how to beat Jax. You know what I mean?
He's a pretty decent 1v9 champion, right? Oh, you're big enough.
Yeah.
And they're really taking a sweet time with this game. I respect it.
Yeah, dude, they're playing it safe and smart, you know? They
Rubbing
don't wanna
salt in the
throw.
wound. Oh! Yeah.
Imagine a death bullet.
Oh no!
When your tank just gets one shot, what do you do?
Respawning soon.
Gotta do something.
Oh.
By the way, I just saw Cincy auto attack the creep. Don't think I didn't see that, Cincy. Hey, you got a double kill, KDA baby! Anybody got Cincy on their fantasy team?
No, but I had Will and I'm a little salty, he just ran it down.
Alright, let's grab ourselves an interview. asking for who? Will?
Hey, we're not
We'll get any of them, whatever. Hello, friends. Who wants to
Hello.
interview?
We're
Hello.
sending Will.
All right, we're gonna take Will anyway. Come here, Will.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
Alright.
We picked the right people. What?
Hello, Will.
Hello, it is I, Chill Wang.
Hello, it's you, Chill Wing. Let me switch to the LOL client view so I can like see the stats and stuff. I guess.
What the heck?
Graphs. Take off the overlay. Cool. All right. How's that, Will? That seemed like a pretty. Honestly, for you, it seemed like a W from second one. So, yeah. Were you surprised that they picked Urgot into you?
Not too surprised. I mean, I feel like a lot of people are gonna ask, like, why would you ban Mordekaiser if you just pick Jax? The thing is, like, my Jax is terrible into that matchup. Like, I've never won that matchup in my life.
Mm-hmm. We were more confused why y'all banned Mordekaiser or Set, but like it didn't really matter which one. I just thought that they were gonna they telegraphed that the Morgana pick was coming like so heavily. So I was like, wait, if you get rid of Morgana, what can they even pair with Jinx that keeps her alive in this lane? Because I think Thresh was somebody. Did you guys take off Thresh? Somebody took off Thresh, maybe? I don't know.
I don't think Thresh was taken off. So
Yeah,
the
maybe
secret of this
2K.
is that we scrimmed against them a couple times before as well. And they also played like a funnel comp. So I think our main goal here was to stop everything that can enable Cincy to just pop off and Gary. And that was the point of our bans. We didn't care too much about the Morgana in that respect.
Right.
I was really scared of the Urgot though, because I haven't played this matchup that much. And if you guys saw the level 1, I lost that really bad.
Yeah, that was unfortunate. But I think once you got your spin, once you got your little spin stun thingy, like he just couldn't trade into you anymore. You just like jump on him, he'd try to shoot you, he'd do literally nothing while you're whacking him and just run away with a stun.
Yeah, phase rush is not okay.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
seemed like there's not much you could do.
I mean, once Jax hits 6, it's pretty doomed for Urgot, right?
I did take a 1v1 where I was up like a kill and a couple CS, and he still almost beat me there. If I wasn't up that one, if we were even, I think he still could have beat me.
Yeah. Outside of that, like, there were some things like there was that TP you made in the bot lane where Galio came in and peeled for Cincy, and it was like that close. There were some moments like that, but it never looked like you guys really ever lost control outside like that one moment. Pretty like cut and dry start to finish. Did you think? I mean, we kind of looked at this draft and we were like, oh man, if Olaf is big, this game is kind of over. Olaf didn't actually need to get that big, and I think that the top canyon was something that we didn't necessarily expect. But like, coming into this, were you pretty confident with your draft? I think we definitely favored you, or at least if Olaf got any sort of strength.
Yeah, I feel like our draft was pretty solid because again we scrimmed against this team like twice before. Honestly, our first priority was to ban Timmy or Xphosphort's Shen because it doesn't matter if he wins or loses lane. The amount of pressure he puts on the map is just too much, and yeah, it enables Cincy too hard.
Well, how about this? Do you think that funneling a single carry in BTL is ever a good idea? Because I think like historically it's been a terrible idea. Like through the existence of BTL, it's like been really rare that a team that funnels actually like gets anywhere. Like I can't really remember any, right? Like championship winning teams that funnel. I don't think it's really happened.
There are certain teams that you can funnel against, but I don't think going pure funnel strat against everyone's a good idea. There were a couple of funnel comps last season as well.
Yeah, I mean, we just played one, right? Seraphine is in Pierre just played one. Seraphine with Tristana carry. I mean, but I think it's an interesting strat. I think like Deep Dive last season where Jack Limestone was the funnel. They had a really rough like regular season, and then they stopped doing funnel stuff, and they started winning again. Like voila! I think hopefully that's what we see from EXO, because I really don't think that the funnel is gonna work very consistently.
Yeah, part of that also is we took Javier's Tristana as part of our big ban. He's been playing Tristana mid a lot, so I think that kind of forced him into more of a defensive mid, an aggressive one.
Yep. Okay. Any other questions? Do we have questions in Twitch chat? Or everybody just memeing about Jack Limestone? I think everybody's just memeing about Jack Limestone. Well, okay, cool. Thanks, Will. Congrats on the 2-0. Okay. Power rank the 2-0 teams. It's NBS, PO, and SB. Uh-oh. Power rank those teams. Do it.
Me?
Yeah, you. You're the person being interviewed. Spicy
PIO,
questions.
SB, and who was the third one?
NBS.
NBS. PIO, then SB, then NBS.
Damn, okay. That's spicy. What the fuck? Alright.
I'm just gonna say that we haven't had as much practice, so our teamwork isn't like 100%, but we can definitely get there. But
Oh yeah, alright. Damn, putting NBS at the bottom, I don't know. I'm kind of frightened
Yeah.
of NBS, so.
Same.
Alright, GG's. Goodbye, stream. Goodbye, Will. Goodbye, everyone.